Hello, brothers and sisters. As once I talked about cheap love, today I'd like to talk about cheap grace. This is actually a term coined by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. You can look him up. But he didn't invent the idea of it. When you look up throughout Christian history, you see that there's always been the talk about a cheap type of grace. Because we've already recognized it's salvation by grace alone through faith alone. No matter how you word it, we always recognize that. But the problem is when you say it, you see it as if I believed, if I put my trust in Jesus, if I let Jesus into my heart, I pray, whatever you want to call it, and live whatever I want, that, hey, salvation by grace. Well, you've misunderstood something. And the problem lies in the definition of the word. It's true that grace means unmerited favor. It means, yes, you're saved and you don't deserve it. True. But the problem is the Bible stretches out the definition of grace. It adds to it. Because God could do that. Paul will say, for example, I've done more than anybody else, but not me. The grace of God working through me. Clearly now, grace is not just unmerited favor, but it's even unmerited power. You see, the grace of God is not just about you don't deserve it, but I'll save you. It's I will also empower you or regenerate you. That's what James will call living faith. It's the same thing. Again, interchangeable terms, whatever you call it. It's the idea that, yes, salvation is by grace, but this grace has two aspects to it. One will give you what you don't deserve, salvation, but also empower you in a way you don't deserve. We call it progressive sanctification. And it's inseparable of salvation. It doesn't get separated. And this doesn't mean we'll all be perfect in one shot. It doesn't mean some will struggle more than others and have a longer process of sanctification. It just means that if you truly are saved by this grace, it is a grace that has changed your heart and life. If not, if you continue to live as you once did and say, no, salvation by grace, man, I don't deserve it, then you've cheapened the grace of God. You've took away its power. Don't do that.